After the great flood, the rain stopped and the sun painted a rainbow in the sky, God's promise to always love and care for us. The ark came to rest on a mountain, and Noah, his family, and all the animals stepped out into a fresh, empty world. The animals scattered to find new homes, but Noah's family stayed, ready to begin again. God told Noah, "Your family will grow and fill the earth." So they built homes, planted gardens, and soon children and grandchildren filled the land. The family grew from a handful to a great crowd, like a tree sprouting new branches and leaves. Around the fire, Grandpa Noah would tell the story of the ark and God's rescue, reminding everyone of God's love. This was the start of a new family tree, Noah and his wife as the trunk, their sons as branches, and all their children as leaves. Every person in the world would one day trace their roots back to this one family. God was beginning his big family story all over again, spreading across the earth. The world was a blank canvas, and Noah's family was the first stroke of color. From this small group, the world would be filled with people, stories, and hope. God's promise was alive in every new life. The adventure of humanity had begun. As Noah's family grew, the world felt crowded, and it was time to explore. God wanted his world filled with families everywhere, so they set out in different directions. Japheth's family sailed across seas, settling in new lands we now call Europe. Ham's family journeyed south, spreading through Africa and other warm places, building cities and creating art. Shem's family stayed closer to home, becoming shepherds and farmers in the Middle East. From Shem's line, Abraham would be born, God's chosen leader. Each family became a unique part of God's colorful masterpiece, filling the world with new cultures and traditions. The adventure of spreading out had begun. The Bible lists all these families, some with funny names like Uz, Buz, Lud, and Put. These weren't just names, they were real people, each with their own stories. As families grew, they became tribes and nations, each with special talents and ways of life. Some made beautiful pottery, others played music, and each developed their own language and culture. This is how the world's first cultures began, different teams in God's big world. God loved this variety. He didn't want everyone to be the same. Each name in Genesis is a thread in God's tapestry, weaving together the first nations. Every person, no matter how unusual their name, was part of God's plan. The world was filling up with supersized families, each one unique. Look around the world. So many people, colors and cultures. We may seem different, but Noah's story reminds us we're all connected. One giant family. If you traced your family tree back far enough, you'd find Noah and his sons at the root. God loves every person, everywhere, no matter what they look like or where they live. He delights in our differences, just as he made many kinds of flowers and animals. Being one big family doesn't mean we always get along, but God's plan is to bring us together. He wants us to see everyone as family, to love and care for each other. Every person is made and loved by God. Our differences make the world beautiful. We are one big, sometimes bumpy, but always loved family. Where do you fit in this giant family story? Right in the middle. God planned for you to be part of this family, knowing your name and your smile. Your family, big or small, is precious to God. When you show love and kindness, you make God's family stronger. The story grew from Noah to Jesus, God's son, born into this family to rescue us all. Jesus taught us to love everyone because we're all family. When you meet someone new, remember you're meeting a distant cousin in God's big family. You are a special, important part of God's story, and He loves you more than you can imagine.